Cold-blooded what they done to me this morning. Let me delete these right here. I should be good now. 5 minutes. Let me delete that one. I'll delete that one. Yeah, I don't like how none of they just did that one right there. Let me delete that one. Okay. Yeah, okay, we back now, family. I can see y'all. Yeah, this was a rough one. Okay, yeah, third time is a charm. They is really working with me today. I can tell you that much. Okay, now we good to go. Yeah, they working with me. Good morning, Sherry Allen. They over here then. They done found the salty chef Eartha Logan. Good morning for the third time. Tasha Lynn, Javier Ellis. Man, Vicente Dave. What up, Kevin Tay? They done just worked me. Avis Hopkins, good morning. They done worked me like I'm talking about, then beat me down. Somebody been in this studio playing. Claude Banks, good morning. Yeah, we back at it again. Y'all know I'm gonna do it till I get it right. I had to even reboot my phone over here. That's how rough it is. It's the weather. Yeah, this is rough right here today, family. They is over here playing. Mm-mm. I'm scared to even share it. The way they done just did this thing right here, I gotta re-put it back out to the public. Carolyn Hendricks, good morning. Christy Coleman, good morning. Yeah, we back, little mama. You know I'm gonna get it till I get it right. I ain't gonna play with it. But this a cold-blooded one they just put down. Deborah O'Neill, good morning. Good brother Marcus Fielder, thanks for tapping back. I know you always gonna show up. Carl Unc, what it do? Damn, they got the flies, the little gnats coming. Miss Beverly Biggs in the building. Y'all get out there and vote. Y'all know what time it is. Detroit, boy, what it do? Thaz, yeah, they over here. My real operas. Then tried to shut this live down. Unbelievable. Some of the worstest. Vicente, good morning. Eleanor Wicker, good morning. And it is Cinco de Mayo, family, so I will. Y'all make sure. Christelle Monique, morning to you. Alicia Russell, good morning. Miss Biggs, I like my shells fried hard. I'm cool with turkey tacos. Kamala Buford, good morning. But y'all make sure y'all go vote. Because she going to be cooking tacos for me. Because we going to be probably at the polls and everything. But what I'm saying, y'all know I got to be fed. So y'all smash that like button for the third time on this one. Hey, RJ, I need all of them, baby. They coming down hard on me right now. they didn't they didn't they didn't sick the real ones on me right now, man. I need all the help I can get. Simple Sammy 3, and that's AKA Sarah P. For sure, Javier. Yeah. Y'all gotta get Miss Biggs on to that next round. We ain't playing around. Tony Terry tapping in from Miami-Dade County. That's the 305. Oh, that's a lie, T. Yeah, it is. You know, all shots on Winter's Church today. That Miss Spring and them going to take care of anybody that need a drink. If y'all don't vote right, don't worry about it. You're going to catch me at the bar. Eddie Gray, good morning. Allen in the building. Cameron Hardy, good morning. Michelle 69, y'all know my good brother Lumi done tapped in. Lumi, what it do? Tapping in from Florida. That's Broward County, the 954. We ain't playing around. And the people, if you at the door, it's locked. You're going to start knocking. The way this game is, it's a rough game they got me playing in. Yeah, Cinco. That's why I'm going strictly. I need my tacos. I don't want no tequila. I got to keep my eyes open on what's going on. It's a lot of madness going on out here. Miss Eunice in the building. Good morning. Donnell Meredith. Good morning. Yep. Yeah, that's why we need the people get out, vote today, and tomorrow is the day. Y'all get out and vote. Don't come. I don't want to hear nothing. Go vote. Talk to me after you voted. But ain't it voting tomorrow is the day? But can't you go today and vote if you want to go to City Hall? I'm just asking. But they need to be voting today, though. Am I right on that? Facts, Carol Kincaid. Facts, everything you saying. It's going to be real if y'all don't get it right. Let me tell y'all, you heard. Get it together. Has anybody seen AC Dumas? Has he been out since he allegedly he caught up with another scandal? Has anybody seen AC Dumas? Only thing I'm gonna say to him, if that is AC, allegedly, if that is AC, leave them computers alone, man. That technology, we really up in age, AC. You older than me. Even I'm not a fool. You know, I've done some things where you don't want to play with that. Leave that alone. Cause right now you giving deacons a bad name, man. You giving deacons a bad name right now. I'm just giving you a heads up. You giving deacons a bad name. You can't know the Bible and be causing all this madness, AC. He went live down there. I missed it. What did he say? Did he say he didn't do none of the things? I'm just asking. I'm just trying to know what's going on. Did he own up to anything he did? Y'all smash that like button too, family, as you coming in. Listen. Well, Tony, I see you came with this. Well, Tony, that you know how Hurley is. Maybe they finna start fresh. You got Juneteenth coming up next month. But if they didn't do Black History Month, and they got a lot of blacks up there, should be a protest going on. I agree with you. I wouldn't advise you to do it. But you know, maybe you can help out with the logistics of it. Bishop Ron Jones, thank you again for tapping back in. But I'm just saying, don't let you be the one. No, I didn't go live this weekend. You know, only thing I did was with Brother Elliot Sunday and stuff. But I'm gonna be going back live. Like I say, today, tomorrow, I'll be live because it's election. You know, we at the election, so I'm gonna be going live. I was really tied up. Got tied up over the weekend trying to put some other shows together. What was alleged about Dumas sending that postcard gate? I was just looking at with Jedediah. He had went live for about 5 minutes or something. Christine Chandler, good morning. And I seen with Jedediah, it was allegedly. That's why I'm just saying. I'm just reporting what I had seen. I was gonna do it, but you know what? I was saving myself up. No games, what it do? I was saving myself up because I don't want to be exhausted come today and tomorrow. I knew I was gonna have to pull some double duties right now. I knew today, tomorrow, I'm gonna be up probably 8:00, going maybe about 9, going by the polls. I gotta hit my workout because it's some strange things going on around Flint right now. But in this election season too, they fighting harder than two men fighting over a woman. You know what I'm saying? All the BS that's going on, all to stop that young lady, Miss Beverly Biggs Levy, who been out here. See, they'll love you today and hate you tomorrow. My good brother Elliot then tapped in. What it do? Just scandalous at his big. Hey, I ain't going. I keep see, y'all was laughing when I was telling you who we was out here throwing with. Yeah, my Muslim brother then tapped in. Bilal, what it do? I'm telling you, y'all be thinking. Hey, you know what, good brother Raphael? I don't watch it. I don't watch it. You know, it's election. It's election. I don't want to. You know. I don't. You know, I don't even. No, Chris. I could deal with them. I just got tied up. You see, if I take it off, I was supposed to get Andre Holland. Good morning. I was supposed to get these chairs dead. We ain't got them dead yet. But me and I'm gonna have. They'll be put up for tomorrow. The, Donnell Donnell said this is an attack to bring down his character integrity. AC Dumas' hottest radio show in AM. Wow. I didn't see that. Riri, good morning. I did not see that. 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 He said the hottest show. That's crazy. I didn't know. He said, hey, look, it's easy to break. It ain't, listen, he can do that damn by himself. He can do that by himself. I'm telling you, man, let me clear these up. Yeah, man, he said it's just a character. Man, listen, AC, if it wasn't, you know what, AC, I would probably let you get away with that. But this is the same thing that you said when you got jammed up with this before, playing with that playing around. You know what I'm saying? Like AC, Allie Nicole Gaddis Rivers, good morning. I'm just going back. Alicia Russell, good morning. I'm just going back with anybody that I missed. Listen, AC, I can't even get it off. He's saying it's an attack on his character. Man, AC, you been flawed, brother. We all flawed, but you run around here like you holier than thou. Unbelievable. Erica Gaddis, good morning. Ah, man, he said it's an attack. Man, that's just like what AC said he was fighting for the black contractors. Then when we found out that there were no black contractors, man, AC, you're unbelievable, man. Aubrey Collins, good morning. I cannot deal with AC Dumas right now. If this Riri, good morning. If I miss anybody, good morning. I'm telling you, man, that AC Dumas. This is what I say. People can't handle accountability. He one of them people I'm talking about. He said that ain't him with that. If it ain't AC, you did. That's why I'm saying. I was like, why he saying, man, we eat ourselves over here, man. You eat yourself by yourself, man, by the games you be playing. Sometimes, AC, listen, man, I will give you the benefit of the doubt, but if you didn't play this game last time and had Dr. Weaver jammed up in some mess that you went to Facebook with, stop it, man. Just stop it. And you're going to need more than 30 minutes to get that together. You think that little 30-minute show that you pulled off, man, and then Jedediah, you weren't even on his radar. You see how people want to be. They want the limelight. He one of them. Robert Sharon, good morning, but I'm just saying allegedly, if ACC did that, man, AC, you're a terrible individual, man, but I get it. You fighting for that third ward seat. If you, by hook or crook, AC, hook or crook, if they did that, man, that's terrible, man, but that should show you, man, quit. If you got to go that way, is that how they been played? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But for you to be a deacon, I'm going to put allegedly on that. Like, bro, you're rough, man. The games that you play, man, I don't know how nobody even trusts you right now. Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis, good morning. Good morning for the third time, family. Good morning for the third time. But I am here to enlighten us on this. We on the eve of Election Day. I'm telling you, but AC Dumas, this man is like AC Dumas is what? Hey, Woodrow, you know what? I have no idea. It's been 48 hours. I'm guessing he gonna be here, and we gonna find out. We gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know. Maybe AC negotiated something behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Avis, good morning. AC might have negotiated something behind the scene, man. You never know, Woodrow. You never know. Carl Lewis said Lion Deacon on the front. Well, man, can he spit him out, man? AC, see what makes me, and like I said, I'm just saying allegedly. I'm just saying, man, I pray that Miss Beverly Biggs get in there. Like I say, I understand. Odie, what it do? You know what I'm saying? I hope Miss Beverly Biggs get in there, but with the likes of, that's what I'm saying. She looked like she just came off of Figaro. Tell him he all right. Tell him you got a morning job you got to do. I know you want to have multiple managers, but right now, hey, let me go in the executive session and deal with this. I'm back now, family. It's just things I gotta run. This is what I'm saying. A business is hard. This is why we don't know warfare. We taking so many L's. But I hope tomorrow, family, that y'all go vote down. You want to come in and breathe hard all through the mic. You know I got the headphones on. This. I just hope I'll be glad when y'all get them hats and everything and cups, meat freak. I'm just saying, today supposed to be the day, and I'm gonna ride them till y'all get y'all stuff.
I got a couple more to turn in. Meat freak, message me right now your address.
Cause I mean, I'm getting all this stuff done today.
Meat freak, will be right now. We're gonna send you some extra stuff.
It will be rent better.
Message me right now in the Winters Hall inbox. Just Meat Freak.
Oh, we looking. I'm looking at the clerk's office. I have no faith over there. Let me tell you right now, Alan. I have no faith over there. I have no faith. You know what I'm saying? You do. Maybe you know something I don't know. What's your grading on the faith at that clerk office? Come on, you been grading everything else. Give me the percentage.
Well.
Oh shit, we hit. Go ahead.
Only because I kind of know how Sheldon moved, and he moving a little nervously right now.
I just asked for a percentage. What you say? But
I gotta weigh all the factors, right? You asking questions, and I gotta put everything together. First of all, I gotta say good morning to all of my bumpers. You just want me to come in and start talking. I gotta say good morning. This morning, right? Happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody. I need a margarita.
Yep. Go ahead. That's Miss Biggs cooking me taco.
And shouts out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world. We call him Spacey Sprockets, but today we just gonna call him Margarita Mick.
No, Aguave Mick.
Aguave. A who?
Aguave.
What the hell
That's
that
the
mean?
plant they make the tequila with. See, you don't know nothing about nothing. That's why she let herself down over there.
I'm tired.
But a podcast. I know. You got to let him know. Figaro.
Which one? I got so many.
Look. I'm talking about your manager. From Monday.
I got a bunch of them too.
Listen, just tell him Sunday you have to be in. That's all I'm saying. Sunday you have to be in.
Sunday I got to be in.
Because you have to be up. I ain't saying you got to be in at 2 a.m., but you got to get them kids to school and you got to do this bump.
I took my kids to school this morning.
I see you drinking orange juice. It was a rough one. Mm-hmm. I've been hearing things anyway. So I know what you did down there too in Detroit. while you're playing. You can talk to them. I know your game.
Is it a tracker down there on you, girl?
Nah,
because they is trying to track you.
What you mean? Somebody trying to track you?
I'm talking to her.
Here we go. That's the lunatic that came out of.
No, you ain't on fire.
Yeah, you right on
you
fire.
Not on fire.
So y'all know right now.
They really trying to keep up with you. We got to keep you safe down there. Okay.
Free game, fellas. Make sure y'all slide my little 35% over this way, cause you know how much you owe. I don't even want to talk about who else owe 18. You do. I know that much. I'm sick of it right now.
What is you doing? Why can't nobody find a bump? Why I'm getting all these messages? What happened?
Because you want to know what happened today? This the third time I had to start it up. It cut off on its own.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
find a link.
Yeah, I had to redo all this. It cut off on its own, not once but twice. When I'm in mid conversation.
Did Miss Gladys find us yet?
I thought I seen her back over here.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this has been one of them mornings. I think Neely done got over here.
Doubt it. If he came, it would be nothing in here.
It was no. I'm saying knock the signal out because the bill paid. That's one thing the bill is paid. So I don't want nobody to think, no, the bill is paid. I don't know what went down. And then I'm talking about, this was how crazy this was. I had to look on my phone and see who was in the chat before I can holler back. Demetria Brown, good morning. Hey, I just got back. She just got here. That's how I've been over here, struggling over here with this little internet. And that shout out to Verizon.
What is you on some BS already this morning?
Shout out to Verizon.
Jon Snow said, I know what you did last summer, winters and shit. So do everybody else. I wish y'all feel me in. That's why I be laughing. Because they think my life is so lit.
I was being serious, but I was talking about, I wasn't trying to.
Thank you, me free.
The family done tapped in. Maria Carter, good morning, cuzzo. Man, there might be, like I'm saying, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm so mad how I blew that.
You know what?
I'm mad.
Said I had unkept nails last week.
You do? Oh, you don't? I'm just talking junk. I don't watch nobody. What's the name?
Somebody told me. I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was a comment. I don't know. How many shows did we get on us this weekend?
I didn't watch none.
I didn't watch none of them motherfuckers.
You think I'm gonna watch them?
See, if you think I'm gonna sit up there and watch somebody talk about me for 5 hours, you's a fool. I'm not about to do that shit.
Not doing it. I can't. And I had to redo a recommitment. That's what I'm telling you. This is one of the rough Ramadans I had. You don't supposed to had no beef going on. I stayed in so much shit. Like how my mom used to say, he can't come over here. He keep you in all type of shit. That's how I felt like, and it was my first time trying to do it right. I'm telling you. Miss D, good morning. Thanks for tapping in. You seen what Miss D said. And I see KC done tapped in late, but she came on in.
They probably was trying to find like Nicole everybody else that keep
good
texting
morning.
me.
Noble Mac. I'm trying to tell you what happened. This thing cut off on its own. I ain't seen nothing this wicked like this. Like, it just went. I ain't never cut nothing off. I had to cut it off and delete them. I had to go back and delete them. You know how the chat, you can see the chat?
That light is bright.
Well, just to let you know. It is what it is. Miss D said, hit that smash button. And you see Noble Mac tapping in from Cincinnati. Is it a record?
Sin City.
That's Vegas. He's tapping in from Cincinnati.
That's Sin City, too.
Oh,
that's where my people's at.
Oh, you been there. Oh, your people there, they are sinners.
You know what?
And Jon Snow Entertainment said we have a cease and desist gate coming up.
Another one?
Yeah.
Hey, tomorrow, that's it. That's all we talking about.
You see Beverly, you see what Brianna Benz busted and shots
talking about.
With the $5 super chat. She said, vote for Miss Beverly Biggs Levy tomorrow.
I thought she was coming on today.
Who, Miss Beverly?
Yeah.
She don't take my phone call. That's why she got cooked. Only time she take my phone call when I said I wanted some tacos, because it's Taco Tuesday tomorrow and it's voting. So that means y'all can drink today and drink tomorrow. Oh, my goodness, Winters. Tony Wiggins said, somebody said you got subpoena in the Diddy trial that starts today. Oh, my goodness. You was at the Diddy party?
And was.
Oh my God! I knew you. That's what I'm saying. You taking 810 down.
Mm-hmm.
You taking it down? Yeah, you taking it down. I gotta put a moral clause in your contract. Morality. I gotta put something in there.
You gonna
Moral
Shannon
clause.
Sharp me?
You damn hippie. Cause you might grab one of them little youngins and
Oh no.
and I don't want to hear you on there saying I don't want to. I don't want to hear him on there saying I ain't like how you choke me, auntie.
I don't want to hear none of that outside my window. I'm good.
Michelle Young in the building. You see what Michelle Young said? Vote for Miss Biggs' third ward. I'm just reading what the people put on here. And Maria Carter said,
did they cancel Cinco de Mayo? Yes, and it wasn't our fault though.
Oh, who fault was it?
Them.
Oh, but they canceled it here or the state of Michigan or just in Flint?
Just in Flint.
Oh, come on, we can go to Davidson.
Davidson.
Lorna, good morning. If I didn't say your name, I'm sorry. Good morning. Thanks for tapping in. It said facts. Y'all seen the news, black folks in Cincy not having the police kill. Oh, that right there was you not playing. That yeah, they killed my man's son and he took one of them police out. But hey, listen, you can't keep killing people like that and they just gonna take it.
Exactly. We're happier when folks don't mention our name and try to generate some beef.
I didn't know.
We just want to do our shows and hang out with the chat.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah, but they be needing content, and they get their most views when they talk about me or talk about 18. So it is what it is. I'm used to it now.
Yeah, I don't. I'm back on peace, but even though you still got to be careful.
You back on peace?
Yeah, I'm just not. Because Miss Spring, you need to stop by the grape. Oh, see, yeah, I am. You know who I'm gonna send over there?
What? Look at this shit.
She said, "Stop by the grape." Look at Miss Spring doing that free advertising. Y'all owe me so much over there; it's unbelievable. What up, Jeff Johnson in the building?
I missed y'all yesterday. Did y'all pray for me?
Jeff Johnson, I sent your stuff over. They're supposed to be getting out today. I did. I'm gonna make sure it get out if I'm over there with Tito myself. What? Cause you ain't sent all your stuff over there. I've been sent mine.
It was up here. All you had to tell. You should have grabbed it yesterday. You was up here yesterday.
I don't sit over there.
Well,
I told you.
Somebody asked.
Wasn't me.
Tell them to bring it.
And it wasn't in your chair. It wasn't in your chair. I just put your chair over there.
Listen, a guave mix.
Understandable.
We ain't gonna start all of that. We gonna talk election and we gonna talk some other shit.
Oh, we gonna get to that other shit. Them hats don't get mailed out today.
Listen, as long as I get meat freak and these people right here, they has, I'm done. I'm not taking no more hat orders, no more shirt orders, no more cup orders. I'm not mailing out nothing damn else. I'm not getting stuck with shit else.
Like you mailed out the first one.
And I ain't gonna be stuck with nothing else.
And you had them cuffs. You couldn't even take the cuffs to the city council when we were seeing people.
It ain't enough time in the day.
And had them in the truck with you.
When y'all mailing the shirts, the Casey, I don't know though. I don't know. Hey, Sister Terry, what she say? Mount Pisgah Baptist Church, 6415.
Let me mute you real quick. Yeah, y'all owe me so much money over there. Y'all
I was asking them about church because I didn't go yesterday. Did y'all pray for me yesterday?
Y'all in debt.
Sister Terry and Sister Spring.
Thanks,
That's
Darnell.
who I'm talking to.
Thanks, Darnell. But you see what Cameron Hardy said? The brother said.
Oh, thank you, Miss Spring. She said they prayed for me.
Good.
What you saying?
They know you ain't nothing. Sinners. If you watch the movie, I'm gonna tell y'all the scene. I'm gonna put on my page.
No, I ain't seen it yet. Mickey,
at the train station.
You wasn't gonna tell
I ain't gonna say
movie.
nothing. Just think when Smoke was at the train station. Smoke was at the train station. That's her. I'm gonna show it to you. Hey, but now this is a serious time.
I'm giving you that already.
Said I am in Cincinnati. It's from Cameron Hardy. And tensions are high. Reminds me of 2001 when the city got tore up.
What's going on in Cincinnati now?
Oh, a cop killed. It was. They said he was armed.
They always say that.
I think he was 18, if I'm not mistaken. Had a gun, but he was running away. They killed him.
Why
So
do
the
they
daddy
keep
went
killing
out
when
and
they...
killed the police officer.
Shut up!
Nah, opened the front door. Went out, but he,
Did they kill the daddy too?
Nah, he's in custody, but they probably they finna come with some capital or something, man. But you can't keep killing these kids. This is what I mean, and this is where
I mean, you have nothing to lose.
And when a person you seeing your seed
Shit.
that you gonna just keep y'all
have
gonna keep
nothing to
finding it
lose.
justifiable. Like they gonna keep making stuff justifiable. That is crazy. I'm not saying what is right and what is wrong.
Yes, Auntie, when the hats come in, what did you get, a hat or a shirt, Auntie? I got you. Whenever they come in, I'll tell John and I'll bring it to your house. I got you.
Oh, they said they gave us 30 minutes on the marathon. I don't care, to be honest. You know what, Snow? That's good.
What happened? They gave y'all 30 minutes.
That's what's up, though,
last
Snow.
night. It was a show. You know what? It amazes me.
That's that liquor.
Who got the marathon? Who was it? Me, you, or 18 all together?
Ninja, usually when they say me and you, I don't know why they keep saying 810. Brother Elliot, that's why I was clearing that. They ain't calling Brother Elliot that he part of 810. That, you can't, that's why I be saying if you're going to diss, just say Mickey and Winters. It don't matter which way you say
Most
Winters
of the time they
Mickey.
just say Winters. It's not you, but they don't realize that we are both together at 810. That's just the dumbest shit in the world, but I don't care. I mean, they just need something to talk about. Let them. I mean, if they disputing what we say, that means they are watching, and following behind us.
It is what it is. Javier Ellis, I do agree with you. Like, it's a boiling point. How long is people gonna keep letting the police? I think the police, because of this, and this where when they be talking about the racism, this and that. How come they can go find a white kid with a gun? They can arrest him with no problem. But if it's a black kid with a gun, he damn near gonna get took out. That's where the people, like, that's why you need police who police in your neighborhood. And don't get me wrong, we know how the police force started, but you need people who from that neighborhood who know how to sit up there. Okay, Marsh said there was a clear distinction made between 810 and 810 Flint, very clear. Oh, you know what? I believe it.
It should be. We are not 810 Flint. They work for them. We are 810 News Media Group. We work for ourselves.
Yeah, facts. But that's what I'm saying. It's man, when you see these problems, people still remember Tamir Rice. You know what I'm saying? They let George Zimmerman, like, he was a vigilante, and he just got away with, he stalked that boy down, Trayvon. At the end of the day, but see, them the problems that we're running to. Because I was watching CNN when Anna Navarro was talking about, she was like, they coming after my people, now the Latinos getting pulled over. And the black dude, even though they was talking, but he didn't want to hear it. Cause you know what I'm saying? She's like, well, I know about your people. He said, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, y'all starting to get pulled over, but we've been getting pulled over. You know what I'm saying? We've been going through this, and like, where the cries at? Now it's like, oh, we feel it's impossible. It wasn't until y'all came up under it, then it became, oh, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, but when you go sign them papers, I mean, when you saying over here, what nationality do most of these immigrants pick when they come over here? I'm talking about the Latinos. White. They just ain't the only ones. Most of them people that's coming here to pick white. That's where it's like, now y'all mad because this was going on. I was just watching Anna Navarro. Go look at some of your voting patterns. You know what I'm saying? They just want to talk about, oh, we getting pulled over. But go look at your state senator. Go look at your governors. Go look at your mayors. Go look at your state representatives, your congressmen. Some of them, all that voting they doing up in there, y'all didn't see racism in that then. Y'all ain't see, but now they coming after y'all and we need y'all to do this. No. Time to hold your nuts. Like we've been holding ours.
Right.
When we was telling y'all didn't seen, we can go through history. What year do you want to pick? Police brutality. We talking about sundown towns in Michigan. Like, like Tyree Nichols. Look, what about Sandra Bland? You know what I'm saying? Dominant police is like, okay, you talking about, man, listen, man. But you see, let me put this up here with Noble Mac. He said the police chief lied talking about the son pointed a gun at an officer. Body cam doesn't show what she said happened. Daddy watched the video and crashed out. Like, ain't nobody gonna let you keep doing that. Like, you just killing their loved ones. And I'm not saying this is what you go do, but ain't nobody gonna just keep taking that like that. You need to have this stuff together. But they been getting away for so long and pull you out your car, say we did this, and that to me, them the biggest, you know what I'm saying? You've been getting away with doing what you want to do. Some people not gonna go for it. That's why when you see that movie when they talking about Nat Turner, this ain't nothing why you think Nat Turner crashed out, as they want to say. Nah, but you know what I'm saying, Sonya. But it's true. Like you look at what Snow said, the Mitchell boys. Go look at. That's why you
Von
need.
Treese Davis.
Yeah, Von Treese. That's why you need a person like Miss Biggs in there, man. Because the people that we got up there
are phony.
You know what I'm saying? They talk up, and I'm with you, Sonya 810. She said police here beating folks and putting false charges on folks. Facts. Yeah, like I'm with you, Taz, on that. I'm all the way with you. The list is long, yet some folks still try to justify police brutality and senseless killings by law enforcement. Crazy work. That's why you have to get now. But this is why voting is important. But also too, when we put these people in, they have to fight for the residents. I mean, I ain't mad at you. I understand politics is business. Go get your money, but still, vote. Put people. I mean, when you get voted in, do for what's right for the citizens. You know what I'm saying? All this planting trees. What's the police plan here and there? That's why you need to put pressure. I just don't want to hear nobody. They done went down to the mayor's office, and I don't see.
You're gonna have to go down there.
And you do right, but you know.
You don't have to do what he say. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference.
Right.
But you definitely gonna have to work with him if you want some stuff done. You can't go in there with a blind eye like, oh, forgive me, Shud and Nilly, I ain't about to work with him. You gotta work with him because the main ones that's telling you that they ain't working with him, their asses is, okay?
No, I'm not a fool. I know you gotta work with him. It's not foolish. Lorna, and I believe you. All you gotta do is go look at what's happening in Texas right now. With my man, you know, with the brother, he finally got a bail, and them people got mad that they was raising money to get him out of jail. But you know what, Sonya?
I can't tell you that he's the puppet master. They like him now.
Yeah, I mean, you seeing it as you see. Like I don't know.
All I know is that we can't keep as a people concentrating on everybody else downtown. We got to get them council people right. The ones that we elected to work for us. Period.
Because that's what they supposed to work. That's what Brother Elliot was saying. You work for me, just like he said. His council person don't even want to meet him, and he in the 7th Ward. Remember the person that got put out remember when they was having that meeting for the 7th Ward. Remember when you did, and they was like, you couldn't ask questions? That was Brother Elliot that got put out.
Really?
Yeah, that was him. He was like, he was reminding me. I was like, damn, I didn't even, because he was like, what you mean we can't ask no questions? But you see how they did the control, what's the name?
That's why it's so important to get out and vote. I mean, I don't know. I am going to be completely honest with you. I don't trust the no absentee ballots. I just don't trust them. I don't trust them because the voter roll is not updated.
Facts.
And they sending them out to people that ain't there or don't live at a specific address or the house ain't even there.
Right.
And they return the sender, and sender is City Hall. I don't trust the process.
That's why I was asking what you think your percentage. I'm listening.
I'm hearing that it is a new deputy clerk down there that's very hands-on. That's very Hands-on. Let me repeat that again.
What's the word? Demure?
What is it? I don't know.
I was just trying to use that word
Trying
that
to use a
everybody
damn word.
put it in there.
No, that ain't got shit to do with this sentence.
Okay.
But she's like, she's checking behind people. So hopefully, with what she's doing and what we see Neely doing, Mayor Neely, it may be something. It may be an honest election. I don't know. All I know is she got to get everybody out to the polls tomorrow. Slam them polls tomorrow like they ain't never been slammed before. You have no excuse. You got everybody out here talking about we'll take you. If you need a ride, call. I know Snow was doing rides. Who else was doing rides?
Stanley Wood with the $5 super chat
Stanley,
just because.
Yeah, thank you, Stanley.
Yeah, Snow doing it and Sean. Is Sean still on it?
You never know with Sean. It's day to day. I ain't see him put no phone number up or say inbox him, but maybe he just taking the people he know.
Good enough though. He
takes somebody.
Yeah, that's good enough.
And Sonya, I am 150% with you. If she lose, I give up. I mean, we got so much more world news to cover.
Sure do.
Like, the Diddy trial starts today.
No, just what's going on in Cincinnati.
Like
the guy running the police off. Like,
stuff.
And it's so much with us as a people. Like the Shannon Sharp story. Like, man, we got so much going on. Man, I was just watching how like all this stuff going on. He said all weed smokers.
We got over 220 people watching. Let's go ahead and hit that like button for us, please.
You're right, Brian Burgess said if Dalton can do it, Flint can do it. But Flint got to get out and want to do it.
Yeah, I see a difference between Dalton and Flint. Like, Flint they don't get out. They don't. We sit on here week after week after week after week, day after day.
Keisha Denise, good morning.
Damn near 300 days a week trying to get people to come to council meeting, and they just don't do it. So, like I said, if she don't make it through tomorrow, we're not gonna we gonna still cover the council meetings for you. We're gonna try to do that restream stuff and just put it on there so people can see it.
Right.
And talk about it the next day. But after that, I don't give a damn. If she don't get it, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I don't because I don't see no hope once. I can't see. Now you talk about Fire Chief Barton, but I can't see no hope. You know what I'm saying? Because I do believe the way Miss Biggs gonna get up there in politics, because she ain't. You know what I'm saying? She ain't held to. You know how voting is. Whoever put the money up control you. Mm-hmm. And I don't think she tied to none of the controllers here. Jawan Jackson, good morning. Most likely we're going to do it on election night, but I'm going to probably be wherever Miss Biggs at on election night, to be honest with y'all. If she allow 8-10 in, I'll probably be live wherever she at. I'm hoping she cooking my tacos and I can sit over there and eat tacos and drink some tequila. But
when is the next council meeting? When is it? Wednesday?
This Wednesday after the election. I mean,
Wednesday is committee meetings and stuff.
Ain't nothing. I mean, most of it's gonna pass depending on if individuals are not into it with each other.
Nothing is gonna change on that council until August. Either way it goes, nothing is gonna change. Tomorrow is the primary. I can't give you no Pastor. Other choice but Miss Beverly Biggs Sleepy. That's the only thing. That's the only choice I can give you. I don't care who else make it through. The only person I want is Miss Beverly Biggs Levy.
I mean, that's how you. Look, I was just talking about AC with his alleged crime.
Now he giving
the deacons a bad name. He ain't just started, but I was told that he did a show and said that 30-minute radio show said that his character's being under attack. I couldn't stop laughing because I'm like, he's doing a fine job of his own. He's been doing a hell of a job.
His character is being under attack by himself.
Facts. Because I said allegedly because it's Postcard gate now for the second time.
Now, a kid could have figured that out.
Jonathan George, thanks, good brother, for
hold it up to a light. I mean, a child could have figured that out.
Didn't he get in trouble last time?
AC done so much stuff.
No, I'm
man.
saying with the Weaver, didn't he get caught trying to? Didn't you uncover?
Yes, I did. I uncovered that. Like Dr. Weaver had texted him and said, "Put this out and tell them that they selling Hurley." And that's what he did. He put it out and said they selling Hurley, but he forgot to crop her name and phone number off of the message.
So
it's
but that's a fact, though.
That's a dead ass fact.
FACK. That's what we call it. Fact, not a fact.
K, a T.
We going with the
it
FACK.
Ain't even the street. It's
that's
100% accurate. Everybody knows she had to change her phone number behind that.
Man, that's fool.
He was so damn dumb.
Hey, that fool. And now this is why I said allegedly with the postcard, but now y'all understand how this politics roll. Now he's another one that can be told what to do. So you already know. Ashley Capital, he getting in. And Mark, you doing a hell of a job. I'm not going to knock Ashley Capital because they are doing business. But you know, AC, just tell them you come on the radio show again, you're getting $150. Mr. $1.25.
What you got to do today around 1 o'clock?
Well, all right, what's up?
We're going to do a little election special.
We can figure it out.
Oh, we got to tell, the numbers. Hey, it's a lot of y'all watching. Okay, so make sure y'all come back around 1 o'clock today. We're going to have a little something for y'all today.
I'm just saying, it's terrible, man. You get, and you know what I'm just saying, and then you already know what you're getting with Neely Crew. Same thing. ARPA money going to be gone, debt, and they going to blame it on the CFO.
and Gomer Powell just gonna accept it because he don't know what's going on.
RJ Cat, that's a fact. So he earned it. Yes, he earned it.
What did Mark say?
Mark said
I really want to know who paid AC to say Flint should switch to the Flint River.
Whoever told me he's gonna get some money.
Dog catcher after that in Flint. He hasn't been elected to anything, and that's a fact too. The only thing that I can remember since I've been born, and I was born in 1976, but it wasn't like I was following politics when I was 1, 2, or 3 years old.
Oh, hold that thought. Jedediah is doing rides. I'm putting this out here right now. Jedediah is doing rides. Hey Jones, thanks for tapping in.
Thank you. Hey Miss Biggs, Auntie. So oh yeah. I gotta. Let me write some of these questions.
You know
what was I just talking about?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to.
You interrupted me.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to switch. We're gonna have to switch back because we ain't gonna be able to hear you if I sent the link out. So no, we can't hear nothing. I don't know what's going on with this EV Mux. Thank you, EV Mux too. We paid them. If I could have caught it this week, I wouldn't have caught them. We'd have been switched back.
So Jed is doing rides.
Jed doing rides.
How was the turnout on Saturday at the voting locations? I heard City Hall turnout was horrible. I heard it from Miss Biggs herself. It was not a lot of people down there. You got AC. AC is pushing absentee ballots.
You know he is absentee
and
ballot. And
Sheldon pushing everything.
Yeah.
But AC really pushing them absentee ballots.
That's how he figure he gonna get his way back into the absentee ballots.
I don't know. I didn't watch his show either. They said them dentures was flopping. They said them dentures. He was hollering. They said them dentures was about to fly out of his mouth.
They know AC Dumas is a fool. You know he. But like I told you, he plays so many games, man. You know he a terrible individual, man. A terrible individual. AC trying. I'm trying to see how many AC gonna owe everybody with. AC gonna probably be in so much debt, unbelievable, allegedly, that he's bought and paid for. You know what I'm saying? Like you already know what you're getting with the mayor. You get his crew in there. I did see some of his show.
You did? What was he talking about?
Lying. If you want to know the truth. Man, had LaShawn on there, man. Another campaign, yeah. Like saying the work that she been doing.
Wait a minute. You said AC show?
No, not AC. I meant the mayor.
Oh, okay.
The mayor had LaShawn on there. My bad. Hey, Nell, you think AC gonna sit behind the line this time?
If he don't, then people need to tell. They said this came directly from Davina's mouth. Go inside and tell one of the whoever that's running that election precinct, and she's gonna be. Davina said she was just gonna be going from precinct to precinct tomorrow. So if they let him sit behind that damn line all day tomorrow, then this.
But they've been. That's what I'm saying. I hope that you know what I'm saying. But like you say, them. Now I understand why the Republicans didn't want them. What was them things again? He banking on
Who?
AC
Absentee ballot?
absentee ballots. I see why the Republicans are so mad about it now. At first, I didn't understand why they was against absentee ballots. I get it now.
Because then you can fill them out when nobody know.
Right. I get it. Why? Come on there. You vote. Show your ID. Come and vote. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, this mayor here, but he working hard. Now I know, Trevor. That's what I'm saying. I know why why don't ballots. That's why I see Trump said he went to sleep. He was winning, woke up. He had lost the race. But still, I voted for Biden, and I voted for y'all know who, Kamala Harris.
You said that again. I'm gonna throw this phone over there.
No, I don't care what you talk about. Bishop Ron Jones speaking to you, Winters.
Winters, you are awesome and have a sweet spirit with a heart of gold. Thank you and Mickey for looking after my nephew and Flint and Mr. Johnny.
Oh, no, thank you for loaning him to us, but he can't come back up here no more. He gonna get us put out of council.
Why?
I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with him. I told him he came up here and got in trouble. Pastor Gaddis, he tried to, that let you know you dealing with some demons up there. A pastor got told no to do a prayer. Liddell, hit that like button. I know you watching right now. Hit that like button. I know you watching because that's how she knew about Pastor Gaddis.
Right, you know they watch everything.
Yeah,
But that's part of my thing of saying like the council people need to be council people. If they changing rules and adding stuff to the council rules and the charter, they need to put one little clause in there. If you are elected to council, you must stay off of social media. I'm serious because it's not a good look. You're not offering no solutions. You just really just saying the same thing that we already know. Just go down there and let your work count at that pen and paper with them ordinances. And even though nobody wants to put a motion on the floor because they don't have the votes, but as everybody else that sat here in the studio said, at least it's on record. They don't even have the guts to put it on record. And like I said, Mays used to put stuff on record and wouldn't even vote for some of the shit that he put on record his damn self. But at least he made a record of it. We got people down there that won't even put it on record. They won't. I mean, we are here. We can have a special meeting about. And my thing was, is no knock to Ashley Capital because they got every damn thing they asked for. But if we can do 10 minutes and have an additional 20 minutes and additional 30 minutes to hear about some picnic in the park that ain't none of us probably ever went to before. I mean, let me know in this chat if y'all ever heard of some big ass picnic that they used to put on or still put on every year in Oak Park. I ain't never heard of it before in my life. That don't mean it ain't happened. I just ain't never heard of it. I don't even know how to get to Oak Park. But if it was popping like this back in the 90s, because they said it's every year, I'm sure I would have heard about it. So you let me know. Y'all, I really want to know how many of y'all been to this Oak Park celebration. That's where they should have been at yesterday, because hell, I was up relaxing. I seen they tore up Texas Roadhouse on Miller Road.
They did?
Yeah, they had boots on the ground for real.
What happened?
They got to fighting, shit.
Who was it? Don't tell it was us.
Okay. What you want me to say then? They look like us?
So we finna be banned from there.
I don't know. Maybe somebody ate the last of the rolls. I don't know what happened. All I know, you heard all them kids crying in the background, and people was filming it. I'm just glad I wasn't at Texas Roadhouse when it happened. I like Texas Roadhouse.
But see how it's so hard. We got to do better, but you don't know what be going on.
Oh,
Lydia.
we love him too, Bishop Ron Jones.
Oh, yeah, that's the good brother. Lydia McNeely said, that's why I'm so glad Jedediah had his camera on so the chief couldn't lie on him. Hey, listen, they don't care. You know, I done seen so many council members lie up there like Little and Candace. Candace got straight on there and just told a bold-faced lie about the incident that went down, saying they wasn't at ease and all of this going on, man, when the cameras say otherwise.
Now, I watched that meeting. They were at ease.
Yeah, but that just show you the lie. But see what it is, they so mad at Jedediah. He done got up under their skin.
Right, they just want him to go.
Nah, what happened in East Point, Michigan and East Point? I don't know.
I've been to Oak Park reunion about 15 years ago. Okay. People who put it on used to live in that area. Okay.
Michelle Pfeiffer, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, but it's
What
business.
happened at East Point?
But it's business.
East
It's business what Ashley Capital doing. Regardless how people like it or not, you gotta hope that you have people that's in position that's doing the negotiating would be doing the negotiating for the people. Like Flint people should be like 60% of that workforce, in my humble opinion, should be from Flint and Lear. And it shouldn't be we just working on the lines. We should be also in corporate part. You know what I'm saying? That's why Nancy Adams, good morning. But it should be people from here. But sometimes your own can be rough on you too. How you gonna bring the tax break up? This just show you how crazy we is. A lot of people don't even. You think them people be filling their gas up at Flint? They live out of Flint,
No.
or they spend their gas at their crib?
At their crib.
Okay, that should tell
In
you
they
all you
city.
need to know.
Nobody's stopping down here. When you see all of them people leaving, going down Grand Traverse from different shifts at Hurley,
Nancy
you think
Adams,
they
good
stopping
morning.
at that gas station on University and
That's
Grand
what I'm
Traverse?
saying. These
Hell
people
no.
don't really understand. They not spending no money here, but they making money from here. And guess what I saw yesterday? I ran into Clyde.
Clyde the Glide.
I ran into Clyde at the grocery store.
Was it Walmart?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Clyde not a guy. He
No,
just
I'm
loyal
saying.
by default.
But that's how a lot of people is. I done been loyal. I done been loyal to people too. But you still supposed to be. But I don't know. We ain't in them conversations. We don't know what Clyde might be saying behind closed doors.
That's very
We don't
true.
know.
We don't know what none of them
Ed
saying
might be
behind.
saying behind closed doors. So you don't really know, but they gonna keep. But still, at some moment, you supposed to say like, "I'm out." But who gonna turn down some money?
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard, and when you want that lifestyle that you've been seeing and watching, that's why I be like some of these shows that they be putting on is crazy. People be wanting them lifestyle. Oh, I can go here. I can go travel here. I can go do this, but you're gonna give up your integrity. I keep telling people you didn't have to watch nothing. You don't have to tell. You can see who got money. I seen when them council people was getting in them seats. Now, the ones who had their cars already had their cars. But the ones who didn't, I watched them cars that they pulled up in. That was not what they was riding around in.
When?
Them council people, the ones who got on there, started getting vehicles.
Oh yeah, you always see that.
No, I always said that because my old man told me that. He was like, man, you ain't got to see money
Yeah,
gonna show itself.
They might be city-owned vehicles. We don't know, dude.
Yeah. Facts, Lauren. It ain't no more respect. And that's what it is. That's why you see these pastors going along with the get along. They acting like they really pastors. They with Jesus. It's whatever. Facts, Mark. He said, I know what it is saying, Sheldon. How much we going to get for that?
Ed ain't worried about no money.
Hey, let me tell you something. Don't think he ain't
He
gonna
ain't
turn
trying
it
to
down.
miss it. Right. He ain't gonna turn it down,
Yeah.
but he ain't like, oh, he ain't begging for no damn job.
Oh yeah, you know I'm talking about that burner car, Michelle. Cause you see Warren Buffett them stop not getting money. You see all Bill Gates them gonna stay. And they got money.
And you know what? Alan, that's it. That's it right there.
Yeah.
Damn, Jed. Oh, wait a minute. I got to get the tea. So it said Jed is bringing the type.
The type fight to Neely like Mays brought, disrupting the system.
Yes. Can you put the
Facts.
comments up here so the people can see the people's comments?
What Alan's saying.
What Alan said.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I seen that T. I know what you're talking about. And I was watching
What
that.
they said, Jed is getting a bag from the city.
No,
For the police chief
yeah,
thing?
because his head he wasn't thinking. Yeah, I seen that. Well, you can't jump nobody, and it said triple shooting, 2 dead, 1 injured. That
Foot
girl,
Locker off of
yeah,
8 Mile.
wasn't that where them boys jumped on that girl boyfriend, and she went to shooting.
You know what they did? Minister Troy Muhammad and the Nation of Islam did a beautiful walk against domestic violence at the Belle Isle Bridge on Saturday.
Sending him an invoice.
They said that some years ago it was a man and got out of his car and started beating up his girlfriend, and she got beat so bad that she jumped off the bridge to her
I remember
death.
that. I remember that.
I don't remember that.
That was back in the day. I remember that. Yeah, because he had hit her car. Yeah. Man, listen.
Was it a girlfriend or it's a man?
It was a random woman. Yeah, he was saying he was so
her.
scared. I remember the minister talked about it. Farrakhan also talked about it.
Really? They said she jumped to her death.
Yeah, man, that is so
So
cold.
they went back to that same spot Saturday and men jumping on women, domestic violence. They did it. I thought it was a great turnout.
Yeah, nothing but respect for when the brothers doing it. That's why, I might argue, man, but I stop. Like, I talk junk, fire. I don't try to get. That's why I be saying you got to watch your anger when you get. Should no man hit a woman? I'm just gonna be real with you. I just got a slick mouth and gonna say, but I will go. I'll only go so far. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to call y'all bees or none of that. When I done been called many of them. I don't try to run up on them.
Just don't care. They will fight women.
I ain't gonna do it. Now I'm gonna talk junk, but I will only go so far. When I feel, because I know, like they say, the tongue is like a sword. Some people be like, I'd rather just take the whipping and you send me on my way. No, you right, Sonya. Jed is showing them how to do it. But that's why a lot of you should be seeing them pastors should be doing that here. You know what I'm saying? Much violence is going on, man, and like I said, you got some people who trying to do it though, man. But we so cliquish up here, man. I remember my uncle used to tell me this. Ed used to tell me this, and me and Zeke was talking about it this morning. He was like, man, you remember my uncle Ed Jordan used to tell me, he said, man, we're not clannish up here. We don't know how to stick together. Because you what'd you read?
No, Sister Maria, she said, I facilitate domestic violence groups for men and women. She said it's a whole conversation. I bet it is.
Yeah, but we so hard on each other. Like we got beef with each other and we fighting the system. That's a hell of a beef. Right. Can you imagine having beef at home and you still trying to go out and live? I'm saying that for man or woman.
Yeah.
Having beef at home.
Yeah, I can.
And you know what I'm saying? That's not productive.
No, it's not.
That's not productive. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
people don't know what you go through behind the scenes. So when they come out here and doing all that hoop, rah, 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 they don't know what point you at in your life.
Because you know why? We pick partners off of looks, sex.
Yep.
Not when we picking that who you really want. People be picking because, I got with him because he got money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got with her.
And that ain't your money.
Right. I got with her because she the baddest. But she might be, she just go with whoever got the bag.
Right.
See, when you picking for, and you know what I'm saying? This is who you trying to put, you trying to create your seed with. And a lot of them, like I'm saying, I was watching.
You had a good daddy, Carol. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just, man, I'm just telling you, the stuff is so crazy. We don't even know how to dating process. We don't even know how to do it. To be honest with you, we don't know the dating process. Like, I'll be watching some of these pimp shows.
Oh Lord.
No, but some of the stuff that they were saying, but they retired. they OGs now. They just be giving the game. Like one dude was saying, like he told a woman, he said, "No, you should make him wait 90 days. You'll really see if he into you."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know the dating process. Back in the day, you used to court. Now they just I hook up with this person, hook up with this person. Like I said, a lot of times you might, and I ain't gonna lie, my cousin used to say this, like, man, we just cause how we was living, we grab people who we was just grabbing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just was grabbing and really when, like I said, you get caught up on because you think she the baddest. Like crazy work that I'm talking about the black community. That's why when you see different ones.
Miss Big said she was at Texas Roadhouse yesterday when they was doing that.
Wow.
Did you tell them to vote for you? That's all that matters. Says you should have said a vote for Beverly Biggs. That would have took the attention off of the fight. I'm just saying,
man, it's crazy, but we shouldn't be going this hard at each other like that.
It's all a distraction,
but
man.
I never seen us go so hard at each other like this.
We see it all the time. All the time.
Yeah, but how do we go? But that's what I'm saying. We go at each other there so hard. I don't know, Science, if it's a video of the Texas Roadhouse. I'm telling you, we go so hard at each other, man. I never seen nothing like this, man. We hunt each other down like animals. Like I be watching the Animal Channel when you be seeing them tigers and lions, whatever, be hunting for their prey, man, and take them out. That's how we do. And
but you notice, and I read that anonymous email that we got about a week and a half ago. A lot of distractions and a lot of bullshit come up right before the election.
Yeah.
Like and we said it Friday. We did a whole show Friday, like on voting, trying to end the week on setting the standards. But still, people want to go back down and lower them. But that's okay. We still got to rise above the fray. They chasing us. We ain't chasing nobody over here at 18. And people need to vote tomorrow. If y'all don't get out and vote, everybody in Flint is like this small. You know somebody that stay in the third ward. Hell, if they don't know if they in the old third or the new third, tell them to just go see.
Yeah.
What can they lose by going to see?
Go vote. What is it gonna hurt to go vote?
And I'm trying to see if
quit letting these people
early voting today.
Yeah, quit letting these people do what they want to do. Make, like Brother Elliot said yesterday, make them earn it. Like he said, he hate that. He said, like any job, you're on a 90-day probation. That's how council should be. I don't care if the turnover rate be high, but when you let crooks get in charge, that's why you can get something like a year. You know what I'm saying? Send out the voting cards ahead of schedule. Lois Fletcher, thanks for tapping in. What is it going to take for you all to stop? What you mean you all to stop? I'm not really, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I was asking her. I'm asking a question. To be honest with you, Lord, I don't really have time with nobody back and forth. Now, I get what you're saying respectfully. I don't really have time to go, to really go no back and forth. I understand if you say something, but if we talking about politics, you can't get mad if people scrutinize your vote. That's just, we reporting the news. It shouldn't have to go, we all get in the mud with each other. It's just reporting something.
Some people don't like to be reported on.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as getting in the mud, I don't think we never was going to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because some, to me, I just look at it like this. If you ain't mentioning me, I ain't gonna mention you. I did expect something to be said because it was a lot of stuff got put out, that I put out on my own that I knew people would be mad.
Ain't that some, but so
for the pictures, they would be mad, but
it's crazy because of what I was told this morning. So you put out some pictures. And I don't care because I sit here with you every day. So if they want to team us up, that's cool. But you put out some pictures and I get blamed for them.
I mean, you done did stuff and I get blamed for it.
I know, but
so
I'm
they just reversed
you know what I'm saying?
It
like
just got reversed.
That's some weird shit though.
Yeah, it got reversed. But
you can tell how they trying to take me down.
Yeah, Maria Carter, thanks for
that's BS.
I get you for the $5 super chat just for love on each other. Not everything needs
And you
response.
right,
Right?
because
Yeah,
you right. I ain't
don't.
responding
Yeah,
to none of that
yeah.
bullshit.
That's why I'm saying I will not say nothing. You know, I will not go back and say nothing. But I did understand it because what I was finna say, I didn't know that it was nothing said from that part. That's what I got frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought I had got shot down. You know what I'm saying? I thought I had got dissed from you know what I'm saying. So with me,
What is
yeah,
this?
I got mad and got a hold of some pictures and put them up because I was frustrated. But from what I was told when it came back that she didn't. Oh Lord, no problem. I was told that it really wasn't that, but I already had jumped out there. I already had went off because I really don't be watching. I really don't be watching. So you know what I'm saying. And me personally, I'm done. You know what I'm saying. Long as I don't care if you even mention my name. If it ain't nothing, if it ain't nothing like you know what I'm saying. Long as if you on the truth, if you lying on me, I'm gonna respond to lies. You know what I'm saying.
I let them have
No,
it.
I'm
They
just saying.
gonna
I'm
lie
just saying
forever.
in general, but I'm not. You know, like I said, and I feel like this was a distraction for the election
That's it.
too.
Why? Oh, so Davina put this out
What she put out?
Friday.
What she say? She hate 810. I'm just playing Davina allegedly.
It's Wednesday, May 14th. So that's next Wednesday, right?
Yeah, because the 7th is tomorrow.
So at 5:30,
You mean
they
next
gonna have a
Tuesday?
community budget hearing.
For what?
I don't know. They gonna have a copy of the budget for everybody. Oh, and you can see it. It's available. The forecasted budget is available for public inspection on the city's website right now, as well as in the clerk's office. Oh, okay. So I guess
Hey, they got the budget
if it's
on
a
there.
community budget hearing, do the community get to ask questions?
Right. Like, even when they said it was.
That's what I'm trying to see. Do the community get to ask questions?
Facts, Taz. Yeah. I mean, but they had the community ask what they wanted for ARPA and how much did they listen to the community?
No.
To me, it's like they keep pacifying the community because after this, you still got to get to round two. Even though this the primary, you still got to get to August. So he finna be campaigning all the way to August for LaShawn, and I think that's wrong. And he hasn't been called. Well, we didn't call him out.
I don't see anything where it says can we or can we not vote at City Hall today. It just says special Saturday hours, and then it flips right back to
What?
Election Day.
Oh, well, they
And then
trying
it
to.
says the city clerk's office is open from 9 to 5, but I don't see anything about voting
Can you
today.
vote early? Can't anybody in the chat? Can you vote early today, or is it just tomorrow?
But if you are sitting at home with an absentee ballot, I'm going to say it once again, please don't put it in the mail today. Don't put it in the mail
Take it
today.
down there.
Take it down there. And you cannot give it to anybody else. It's illegal for somebody else to touch your ballot.
Right.
It's illegal for somebody else to touch your ballot.
Only in Flint is where they
Somebody
let you
come
slide.
and say, just give me your ballot. I'll take it down there. Please go live because they asses need to go to jail. No, it's illegal for you to take somebody else's ballot and turn it in. Okay?
Right.
Take it to your voting precinct tomorrow or downtown and run it through the tabulator yourself.
Facts. Yeah, go turn it in. Oh no, facts, Daniel. Yeah, politicians don't like the media. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing. You can go look at it. They get mad when they get called out on the top, down to the bottom levels of it. From DC to Main Street to your street, politics don't like to be called out. You know what I'm saying? They be thinking they got these cozy relationships, man, but you gotta have thick skin.
Laura, you know what? You said I'm being drugged right along with Jed. The hate is deep. Laura, what is going on? Because I've been seeing like little things that they've been trying to put you in, and I'm like, what the hell? But girl, you just gotta just keep soaring like an eagle.
Don't even trip on them.
Just keep soaring.
That's why I'm with Classy K. That semi-campaigning for LaShawn in the mayor office is the Hatch Act violation. Ain't nobody saying nothing, Demetria Brown. You can see that LaShawn is Neely girl and she is his pick. But she tell you she not.
She told me straight
She
to my
said she
face,
not a
she's
Neely girl, but
girl.
yet she on the mayor radio show. She pulling up to the Ashley Capitol. You wasn't doing none of that before then.
I haven't even
No
seen
access to none of that. But now,
I only seen her one time at council
and-
before she announced that she
right.
was running.
And that's when he was saying that on his radio show Saturday. Facts, Marcus Fielder. He gonna say, "We had standing room only." Hell yeah, that was my kindergarten, my pre-K room, but I went to bunch.
It was
Like
standing room because people was excited. Like you said, you about to tell the third ward about sidewalks, siding for your houses, renters, water bills, and all this type of water settlement. I mean, he about to give them all the Jews and got over there and talking about we ain't got no applications. You got to come downtown and fill out the paperwork.
Right.
So people was walking out. They was pissed when they left.
Barb Harrington said you can vote to 4 p.m.
Okay, thank you, Miss Harrington. So you can vote in the clerk's office today down at City Hall until 4 p.m. If you want to get out of that long line tomorrow, because I'm just saying everything's coming out of my mouth is going to be in favor of Miss Biggs. I'm not saying no. When she win that primary tomorrow, I hope she win it by a landslide. And again, don't forget to come back on 810 today about 1 p.m. We're going to have a little something special for y'all today.
And like Maria Carter said, tree trimming, if eligible.
Right.
Y'all keep listening to
Right.
if eligible.
Right.
Tree removal if you qualify. My bad. I got it right for you, cuz I got you back.
And see, the thing about that, like when we talked about all of these qualifications and eligibility, the only council person I remember talking about it, may he rest in peace, was Quincy Murphy. He said, why do we have to have so many qualifications on all of this stuff? He said that. And they loved him so much, but nobody picked up his fight after that.
Right.
Not one person has came back and revisited why we got so many stipulations on here for the city of Flint.
Don't make no sense.
But if they do ask the question, they still gonna give them the money anyway.
Yeah, and I'm like what Nels just said. Do you guys remember the mayor saying he has cameras all over the city, but he won't tell us where? Why we can't solve some of these crimes if he has secret cameras? Because
they ain't got enough police to answer them. They don't have enough police to watch the damn cameras.
What Carol just said. I just saw that post with all those items listed. Thought it was a scam. Had no idea how bad, but then the look, who in the lead? Unbelievable. And I'm like with Mark Hutchinson saying, LaShawn is not a Neely girl question. AC not for sale question. You know, good and well, LaShawn is a Neely girl and AC is for sale. Otherwise, they wouldn't mention it. Fact. This how silly these people is. They acting like we slow up here. What was I couldn't tell you, Sonya 810. I wouldn't know. So if you're delinquent on your taxes or water, you can't even get free trimming.
I heard a bus driver.
Oh, wow.
I worked with her back in the early 2000s at Hurley. And then after she left there, I'm hearing about a bus driver.
Terrible.
But it's just crazy. She belongs to the church that Chris Martin was talking about with that the pastor that used to be there. Yeah, he was gay when you hired him and gay when you fired him.
Not Mr. Not him. I know he ain't calling out people and he loved Dana Nessel.
Who?
Chris Martin.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that some shit?
I know he ain't talking about him.
Pancakes. I couldn't wait to say that. He's a pancake. So if you delinquent on your taxes or water, you can't get tree trimming. You can't get nothing. You got to have all your bills caught up to get help. So if all of my bills are caught up,
why do I need your help? Most likely, 9 out of 10, you going it's just crazy.
Medical records.
He said he just don't like gay men, I'm assuming. Wow. AC but they supposed to be they preachers. You got a preacher, he a bishop, AC a deacon. Now they supposed to believe in the Bible.
Well, but wait a minute, but they're both I don't knock anybody's religion. And I know you don't either. We're not doing that. But the thing is, they're both Kojic. So is Kojic behind AC Dumas? Because I'm only asking because I know that Mrs. Biggs' pastor is behind her. She's Baptist. The Baptists are behind Miss Biggs. So I'm wondering, is Kojic behind AC Dumas? Have you guys seen
Do
anything
you think
with any
Kojic gonna be
literature?
behind them? Kojic probably not even behind Kojic right now. Just to be honest, you got Chris Martin. I'm just telling. Like I say, you can find good, but them are not God followers. If you just want me to say that, this man thinking he him God. I'm telling you, like I heard Chris Martin when when AC had him call in.
You see what Debbie said? Put that up. When it's about the medical relief, I talked to a board member of Salem Lutheran and they didn't get the money. But see, Debbie, that's what bothers me, man. That's what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. We sit up here and we talk, we read these agendas and we the people that think is getting the money, they not getting the money. And we don't have not one council person up there
Hold
that
on
says,
1 second.
who got the money? Can you give us a spreadsheet so we can distribute it to the public?
Miss Gladys, we was talking about AC and Chris Martin. We wouldn't
She
attack.
probably is. Miss Gladys know we not attacking.
Yeah, and I was just saying how these two was doing, but yet they bowed on to when Dana Nessel come up here.
So the question is, who is getting the money? That is the question of the day. Who has received ARPA money? What have they done with the ARPA money? It's like Flint just giving out money and it's not calling back for any nothing. I mean, you get grants and you have to at least write it down, what you did with it, turn it in, give you some money. I don't know. We don't know what they doing, how the ARPA process is. We ain't even seen Ernst and
Hold on, let me
Young.
talk my junk to shooting the shit T and tapped in. She was in here earlier. I forgot to mention your name, T. Go ahead, Winters.
Which said Dennis asked for an audit.
He did.
And that's good. But right now, who has received the money so far? Audit and they gonna have to put an RFP out for somebody to come in, plan around probably to do the audit.
Wow, did you see this?
But
right
it's
here?
like who? It's a simple question: who's received the ARPA money? And they shouldn't be asking Judy.
They giving it back to themselves. You see what Kojic? You see what Mark Hutchinson Kojic behind whoever got the money. Bishop Sherrod said, "I'm a businessman, not the head of a church, a businessman."
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. I had to read that and put that out. Allegedly. I hope they get in so they can audit. You need to audit these people.
And then, is that Irma? When you FOIA the ARPA money, they make your FOIA so expensive. They give you 9,000 sheets of paper, $600-$700. It's just ridiculous.
The stuff that they did, like you said, like they promised my man Pastor Reed. Then they said he did get one part, but he didn't get the other money for the chalets, right?
Again, I don't know what that man then got because I have not seen it on paper.
They just used that man.
Right, the Kennedy Center cleaners. We don't know what they got.
They just taking that money. You right, giving it back to themselves.
But I said Sheldon has used
Allegedly.
the same 90-something million.
Nah, it's gone.
Twice.
Yeah,
he used it twice.
Yeah, he been spending it.
Two different elections.
Yeah, he's spending what's left of it. He done promised them people.
Reallocating all of that money that he gave to the people at first. Now he reallocating it to different people now. Now that's a smart ass move if you ask me. I'm just gonna use the same dollar. I'm gonna take that dollar back from you and I'm gonna give it to her. And then nobody ever know. And that's what he's doing.
Yeah, unbelievable. Why you think they fighting so hard? AC not change if he get in there. Yeah, just change to get to his side. I mean, people that's probably pushing for him. I do believe Miss Biggs to be changed. But you know what? AC had been and sold out to that mayor. That mayor nearly been and gave AC a couple hundred, maybe 75,000. Oh, let's just be real, 25. AC he'd push every agenda that Neely need through there.
But my only thing, and to be on the up and up with AC Dumas, and we go through all the jokes, but factually looking at him, He is the first vice president of the NAACP. You ain't fought for no niggas in Flint, but you think if we put you down there, you gonna fight for us now.
Nah, I don't think he
You
is.
ain't fought for the Mitchell boys. You ain't fought for Vontrese Davis. You ain't fought out here for that young man that got shot by the state troopers. You ain't fought for nothing. You ain't fought for a damn thing, but all of a sudden you gonna go down there and fight. What about the fights out here in the streets?
Hey,
Saying something about it on your radio show for 30 minutes on AM station on Saturdays.
30 minutes.
That don't count.
30 minutes.
That don't count. We haven't seen no action from the NAACP. And you the first vice president. If the president if she's not doing anything, why haven't you ever stepped up and did something and led the charge?
Then he tried to take her out.
Hell yeah, he tried to take her out.
That's the game he was on. He AC want to be.
And tried to take her out again last year, but they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about the laws he was making last year trying to take down the NAACP. They want to keep him clean. But my point is, you ain't picked up a fight. You haven't organized a march, a protest, a shit.
He did bring Ashley Capital to the NAACP.
To their Freedom Fund dinner to raise money.
Because that's AC. You think AC really acting like he want to see change? He can get on that show for 30 minutes with 29 minutes. I see why the mayor don't be cutting him off allegedly. But what he gonna do? AC just fighting for AC. AC not fighting for nobody.
Ain't fought for the seniors that got abused at council. Ain't fought for the people that got put out of council. And he be there.
Oh, remember they wrote a letter. Remember that good letter writing asses put a letter out there to be read.
Ain't fought for nothing. Ain't fought for nothing. What Sonya say? Look at the history in the NAACP. It's been controlled from the jump.
Yeah, you see, same in the D. NAACP run by a mayor who's getting by a pastor who's getting millions. It's all fake. Listen, man, NAACP is terrible.
What happened to Jed's 48 hours? Child, I don't know. You got to ask Jed about that. You got to ask Jed about that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I haven't even watched the whole video.
But I did say, but
scandal.
what I was trying to tell him earlier, you don't know what AC might have did behind the scenes. I'm telling you. If you don't know if it was cause made, hey, can we stop this? I'm just telling you. You don't know what was put down. If you don't think AC probably did some calling behind the scenes.
And you know what?
Not just him, but I mean.
Darnell, the only Dumas I like, that's what a lot of them do. Be the first to tell you how long they've been around. And like I used to say, I don't give a damn what you done did before. Tell me what you done did now.
But you know some of them that been around, but they won't say this. AC full of shit.
Oh, I've been out here. AC, I've been coming to council for 60 years, and he been
causing
shit.
Hell for that long. Just causing hell for that long. See how wicked he is with the NAACP. He keep trying to take the president out.
We see how wicked he was with the Flint school boards. He was going up against them for fighting for a black contractor, and Michael Clerk said it wasn't no black contractors on there.
It wasn't.
It was not a one black contractor on there. But AC had the people believing that he was fighting for black contractors. And it wasn't one.
Nah, it wasn't.
But we do know he was fighting for minority contractors at the land bank, and they was Chinese.
See how that minority, who all fall up under minority?
Under the umbrella of the NAACP. We seen the emails that they probably gonna take us off now, where they telling him quit using the NAACP for your fights.
Yeah,
use your own name.
Yeah, I seen
that. We got those emails because we were still on them.
Yeah, AC. So you can't say AC. You play games. That's what I'm telling you. He is a terrible individual. He is terrible. But this is what you're going to get from an individual like AC Dumas. And I hate to say it, but if LaShawn lying now, what you think she going to do when she get up there? If she already coming in, she didn't have to lie. She could be like, yeah, I roll with the mayor. instead of saying I'm not a Maylee, I'm not a Neely girl, you wouldn't be saying that. Like sometimes telling the truth is just the best thing to do, and you can't get mad at that. Should have just told the truth.
When
Good
is
morning, Cicero.
who is that? The Golden Child Sharp. When is the casket march through Flint? I don't know. A10, don't know.
I really don't.
We're gonna have a drone or a little remote car
Sean,
follow them.
nah, Miss Glad, I know you know him. You been calling AC out, but everybody that I know him say he full of shit. To be honest with you, they like, man, I don't, AC out for AC.
Oh, Maria said the casket march is supposed to be at 5 p.m. today. Last word I got.
Teacher lady said NAACP has always represented Asians. One of the building cases leading to Brown versus Board was a Chinese student. Oh, well, they did that, teacher lady. That tell you everything you'd know. Maybe that's why he's fighting so hard. But he using it in a disguise if he's black contractor.
Yeah, but he's acting like he's fighting for minorities, blacks.
Black
That's what
minority.
He's saying.
Yeah,
He ain't telling
AC
us
talk.
ain't no
Yeah, AC
Chinese.
talk. When he talk, he try to convince you he talking black. But I know he wouldn't have been rolling with the Black Panthers. Ain't nothing about AC telling me he was rolling with Huey Newton. No. If anything, he was gonna be the one telling where it was at.
What he said? Jay said, "What's a casket march?" I don't know. They plan on. I don't know what is it symbolizing the people that died from the water crisis?
That's what I was guessing.
That's what we're guessing.
That's what I'm guessing.
We're guessing.
Because I never asked him about it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We're guessing that symbol is symbolizing.
But it got to be symbolism because if you're gonna do that, it is symbolism.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that this man was fighting hard. Cause that's what I was telling Brother Elliot yesterday. I was like, nah, he got called up here. He was asked to come up here. And then by the end of the show, he was like, oh, he got invited into, he got part of the messiness. I said, yeah. I told him that. I said, because he was like, he should have, I'm like, no, he did his homework. He just thought the people that he was dealing with was going to be straight up with him. And that's what Flint come in bad at. Flint would try to tear down. Flint would tear you down and would chew you up and spit you out.
And will.
It will because it's like, man,
then pick you back up and say, let's just get along.
No, I didn't see it. Like I'm telling you, Flint would chew you up. It's so many fights in Flint. And the reason it's not on no united front because we are the true story of the Willie Lynch story. Flint is live in action, let you know this Willie Lynch syndrome is alive and well. And we the prime example of it. Keep telling y'all, we go at each other so hard. It ain't just neatly just so great. It's really who you battling with. If they want to say, everybody want to be the chief here.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, they want to tell you that or not. They would team up with people who they know not right, but just to push their agendas through. Like, they don't know how to do better politicking. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. It's so many fights, but they like you see us in our back and forth battle. Do you understand if I'm a politician or if I'm doing this, man, I ain't really got time to be worrying about what y'all doing over there. I'm just telling you,
if I'm trying to do my work for the city, I don't have time to do. I wouldn't be worried.
You see how Dennis come on and take his shots, do what he do, and keep it moving.
Dennis is different. He stands out from.
Yeah, but he can get crazy on Facebook for at least 48 hours. He do him at least 72 at the most.
He'll crash out.
Yeah, but he don't keep going back and forth. Jonathan don't even have the time. You don't know if Jonathan might be like, I can't stand him over there.
I don't even know if he got Facebook.
But Jonathan don't be, he got some friends with him. But John don't be going that back and forth. You got to know how to navigate through this. But see, when you get people off, you know what I'm saying, throw them off their whistle and they don't know how to go back and deal with the task at hand. Like if a person was out here saying, oh, Mickey, I'll give you a prime example. When people thought, when Rose and Carol was both running, I wanted to see both of them get there, to be honest with you. I'm just being honest. I wanted to see both of them. But people here get so crazy, you can't be cool with Rose and you can't be cool with Carol. You're going to pick a side. I done watched how these people play like this. Then they tell you, like, you down there getting the gang banging when it come down to politics. You got to pick what clique you with. And Mark, they wouldn't be here if it wasn't no money. Yeah, AC the latest example. They just show you how they is. Let me be honest. It should have been AC shouldn't have been in it. But I also was told, look, this is a democratic. It's a democratic. People got the right to pick and choose who they want. But this just to show you how far we come from. And AC come from during that time. He allegedly say he is when they would sit down and people, we're gonna get this one person for we won't be splitting the votes. Somehow, how did he get off the track?
Who?
AC. And he come from that lineage. Allegedly. He claimed. I'm gonna throw allegedly on that.
But you see, they sit back and watch Miss Biggs get out there every day and do all the work, and then here they come running. But that's democracy.
Yeah. But sometimes you got to still know how to strategize. Look, Miss Biggs, we're going to get behind you. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. Then nobody sit down and say nothing like that.
Can you put up start with Mark's, because there's some long comments. I want to read them next three. Mark's, Taz, and Miss Lorraine. So Mark said, yes, Flint got so much money, it's sickening. I see money flying everywhere except to the people in Flint. Divide and conquer. It's in full display. AC Dumas is the latest example. Facts. That's called splitting the vote. Yep, Vicente, what Taz say. You have a couple of council members that don't even respect pastors. I know a pastor that wanted to bring resources to Flint only to get rudely dismissed. Yeah, but the idea was still carried out. Miss Lorraine Thompson, both of those seats need to be filled, so there is zero chance that lady make it. If she make it, we know they could steal it. Then this debate can take place on who the seat. Okay. Casey said, we also know a pastor who wanted to pray at council a few weeks ago but was rudely dismissed as well. Vicente said, Miss Biggs, once she take her seat, the residents will have protection from the council at last because she knows what it feels like to get put out. She knows what it feels like. Her whole family has been on display all over social media, even at their weakest, most vulnerable moment. They still attack Miss Biggs. And we need somebody up there that really cares about the people. We need somebody up there that's going to do something for the people that will maybe influence the other ones. Hey, y'all need to stop all of this shit. And let's get to the residents, what we're here for. But I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen.
I don't know. I'm looking at what Sonya just said. This is what she said. Did you see that the first war was decided by absentee? Swear to God, Leon in the write-in had 115 absentees. Leon won by 110 total votes. That's why I'm saying with them absentees, the whole third ward should get up. From out there from the Carpenter Road to all the way back up, need to go and get out there and vote today. And then this don't get her to the general, get her in the seat come August.
Right.
I could believe they've been rigging elections for decades, but saying all we can tell you is, but you need council people to get in there. That's why with that Inez Brown, everybody want to keep up here, and this is what be not attacking nobody. Now I might get another, some minutes on this, but I'm gonna be real with it. When the councilwoman was study saying that, and this is a political shot. Now, this is a political shot. I don't care if you like it or not. I'm talking politics. I'm not talking about outside of politics. But when you got up on here and gonna say she was the treasure of this, she a treasure, that's when I knew right then, politically, we was never gonna be on the same page no more.
And you say politically, they about to attack my ass again personally.
I said politically.
It don't matter what you say.
But this finna round up what I'm saying. How can you say this was a jewel when you sit up here? She was the reason Liddell Lewis is in that seat right now. But I'm not saying Inez is she could be a sweet person. I seen her in the grocery store plenty of times at Kroger. And she always speak, and she'll tell you I speak every time. But if she would have did her job when she got called out on that, we wouldn't be having this problem. Now, everybody, don't get me wrong. I don't agree with 90% of what Davina do, probably 99. But y'all want Davina to fix it up, but was Davina the one who caused this problem? Now, she upholding the BS from how I'm looking at it, allegedly. She upholding the BS.
Well, the word I'm getting, like, I can't just sit here and not say nothing.
Go ahead. I know
The
you're going to
word
defend your friends.
I wouldn't necessarily say defending my friends, because if they wrong, they wrong. Even my best friend, if she wrong, she wrong. If I'm wrong, she gonna call me out. But when I'm hearing from other people, not Davina, other people that work in that clerk's office, they saying that Davina is making some changes, which would make sense to me why Neely out here
Good morning,
kind of panicking. But I'm hearing that Davina is making some changes.
See, I'm with Highletter. Bottom line, if Miss Biggs doesn't win, the shit is rigged. I'm just telling you.
Facts.
But then what do that come from, though? What office is that?
It depends.
Who over the votes? Is it the clerk office handle it? I mean, we can keep going back and forth.
Because you can't get a straight answer out
If
of
you
me.
keep going back, that's what I'm saying.
Because I don't know who all got keys to the clerk's office.
Nah, but who supposed to have keys to the clerk's office? Davina and who else?
The mayor.
How is the mayor gonna have keys to the clerk's office? He don't supposed to have keys to her office.
He's the mayor. He got keys to everything.
Nah, he don't supposed to have keys to the clerk's office.
Says who?
State law. What you mean? It's
Where
rules
is that
and
at
law.
in the state law?
Pull it up for me. Do the mayor supposed to have keys to the clerk's office?
That man got keys, a master key to every office in that building.
Man, you don't supposed to have keys to that. Just like he wasn't supposed to have that camera over there at the ombudsman office.
But it's no law telling him that he couldn't.
It ain't a law telling him and saying you can too. I'm with Mark Hudson. Ann S. Brown is the reason Freeman Griggs got into those seats. It ain't personal. She did not enforce residency as the clerk. Freeman did great damage to Flint with the water. I'm just saying these are the things that need to be really, you know what I'm saying? This is what they talking about. But when you have council members who will say Miss Brown was a treasurer and just call it what it is. She was a treasurer for what? Because certain things, council people, she can get pushed through. And I'm not saying she pushed nothing through for the council one. I'm just saying we done heard what people said they stuff wasn't even getting pushed through. And then other people's stuff was getting pushed through. Didn't you hear that too? Mm-hmm. I'm saying this was Miss Arnaz. We heard some people was late and she pushed it through. Other people was, and they didn't get theirs pushed through. It ain't like the clerk office people just started on this election saying they was having problems. This go all the way back. They've been hollering about these problems. See, here goes Sonya right here. 810, she said, Santino was living in Clio and Swartz Creek. He was another. I mean, you seen what she said. Uptown Puppet. I'm just telling you. No, not the clerk. No, I'm just saying this what it is. Didn't Sis Audrey go to Inez about Liddell not living there for the proper 12 months?
Yes.
Inez didn't bat an eye. But on her way out, you know what she said? We need to start cleaning up and doing right. That's you know what I'm saying? That's cost.
It was a lot going on in that office. I remember when AC said he was down there and he seen, I can't remember who he said he was. He was like, they turned in their papers late. And I was down there. And Inez still took them.
That's what I'm saying. But you know what? They don't want to say that publicly because you don't know who you might need them to do you a favor. This is the game. These ain't no what's the name like these. It's some folklore legends. No, this was the stuff people be saying.
I agree with you, Marcus Fielder. Flint just needs to vote Miss Biggs. Well, not on Flint, the third ward. Keep calling people. Somebody knows somebody that's staying in the third ward.
Better be on it because
get them people out there. Make sure that they turn their ballots in themselves.
Take them to city council. City hall. My bad. Take them to City Hall.
Take them.
Just go to City Hall because they're gonna have all your information down there if you can vote or not. Because this whole voting thing was a shit show from start when they threw out the voting cards 2 years early. They should have been in trouble for that. See, Sonya said Santino had the same issue as Liddell, did not have 12 months of a Flint residence. That's a felony, not. Now Tino, a federal employee, shaking my head. Unbelievable. Oh, they reward you here when you do the right job. Let me see what Book of Revelation said. He said, is it possible that a mayor, as the chief executive, might have access to the clerk's office for certain administrative or legal needs? But this would be governed by local regulations. It's up to customs. That's what I'm saying. You just can't have no key to nothing like that, man. Any mayor could get in and play games then. Well, Sonya, teacher lady, said Santino grew up in that ward and lived there when he ran. Did he grow up in the third ward?
I don't know.
Because I don't know nobody that knew
him.
Santino at that age group. To be honest with you, where he claimed that he lived at. Nah, I'm just saying he could. You know, a lot of times races don't deal with each other when they live in them neighborhoods. I can agree. I can attest to that. We had some white people live on our block. They did not interact with us.
Okay, so did you read Book of Revelation?
Yeah.
Did you?
I
read
put it
that?
up on the screen.
Vote till 4:00 today. Beverly Biggs, third ward. Take a neighbor to the poll with you tomorrow. This is what our chat is saying. We love you guys. Miss Biggs' election to the seat will be the beginning to the end of Mayor Neely. But see, I don't want that impression to be put out there that Miss Biggs about to get in there and just roll with 4 of them and not roll with the other 4. Miss Biggs is that vote. She is that vote. Sometimes she said it. Sometimes I may vote with this 4.
I might vote
Sometimes I may vote
with that. Ain't that the same
4.
thing that Jonathan said?
And nobody gave him any problems.
Right.
So Miss Biggs is going to do the same. This 4 may have something that may be benefiting to her ward that she may want to go along with. Just like this 4. You know, ain't nobody's going to tell her what to do or how to vote.
No, the residents should be getting something now. It should be residents. Like, things the residents like: clean water, nice roofing, don't run in potholes. I done damn near replaced 2 tires.
Right.
On 2, that's what I'm telling you. Potholes, man, had to do a real bearing. Thank you, Flint.
She been out here. You know what I'm saying? She been to every council meeting. So she knows what it feels like to sit out there. And then she's going to know what it feels like to sit up there. And she's going to be privy to a lot of information. And I hope and pray that it works out for her and for the residents of the third ward.
Right. Book of Revelation said in Michigan, whether a mayor can have keys to the clerk office depends on the specific municipality and its internal policies. While there isn't a statewide law mandating or prohibiting this. Wicked. Right. That's wicked there.
I knew that one.
And that's wicked there. See how they can, when you got crooks setting up the rules, you ain't lying. The city or everybody free alignments. You ain't lying.
Oh, that's great, Pastor Gaddis. Deborah Luna said, I believe he graduated from Kersey. I'm sure it wasn't no Flint school.
I mean, but that's the game that they play.
And I don't know where he was living at. But see,
well, they said his uncle. They said AC busted that, and they said his uncle said said he didn't even live there. Slept on it. Said he didn't live there. That's what you right about that. This is, but Carol can care. I agree with you, boy. If this mayor can just go in there and change votes, it's terrible. But Davina and them ought to step up and say something. I'll come out and say it if it was me. I'm about to blow my job. Fuck it. I'll come out. Listen, hey, he kept coming up in here. I couldn't do my job. Like how he went in there. What was the voting precinct we was at when he walked up in there? Then they called the police on him to get him to leave. He did this at high school and then nothing happened. And they had him on camera. That's what's crazy.
Wasn't the people in the inside called the police on him?
Right.
Oh, you got to call the clerk's office. I don't have all the answers for we put up the maps the other day. But if you go to that on the City of Flint website, you can find the maps for the third ward. Now, whether it's the new one or the old one, I don't know. They had them papers put up at the meeting last week, and they was outdated.
Thanks, Claude. Now, you right to holler at her again. I agree with you, but the people do got to get up and vote. Because I'm sick of sitting up here telling y'all to go vote. And then y'all want to whine and go down there and wondering why y'all can't get nothing because you didn't put the people who want to give you something. See, they said he was at Bethel doing the same thing last election. Yeah, Neelyfield, he could just run up in there. They ain't holding him accountable.
And they not. So we'll see tomorrow. Like, I'm sure he going to be out going from precinct to precinct. It's only, a few of them.
There's only 3 open when he lied and said it was 5.
Burston, Foss Avenue, and that church. What church? What church they vote at tomorrow? St. Andrew's, Episcopal, something. I think it was 3 sites tomorrow.
They weren't using Chris Martin Church, allegedly.
That's First Ward.
I know, I was just being sarcastic. He ain't trying to get none of that money.
Oh, when I took my mail-in vote to City Hall last time, he was walking up and down the line of people doing the same as me. He may be mayor, it may be City Hall, but he is wrong doing that. He's just trying. I mean, at that point, you already know how you're going to vote. He's just walking up and down trying to
It's St.
show his
Andrews,
face.
Burston, and Foss Avenue. Them the 3.
Yep, so, yeah.
Yeah. It's up to the people. Well.
And you're right, Harletta, that's it. It's up to the people in the third ward to get out and vote. But I'm going to give you my word right here, right now, today. If y'all make the wrong decision, I'm not going to keep going down to them council meetings because it's not worth it.
Sure, I can tell you that firsthand.
We're going to have a whole new show, topic, and lineup. We'll touch on local politics. But shit, they don't want to be accountable for the shit that they do. They want to flip it back on you. And I'm just tired of the bullshit, be honest.
They is showing them shit unless they shadow ban them. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm seeing them on my phone. They just ain't showing up on the screen. She's saying her post. They might be doing shadow ban, and you never know.
I don't know, but it always happened with Aunt Sherry.
Yeah, because I'm seeing it on my phone, but it ain't showing up on here. But this is what it was doing earlier. I couldn't even see none of the comments earlier on the screen. It was just showing up on the phone. But it's at the 1102 family.
Who would the bumpers think that Aunt Bev has the best chance to beat in August?
That's Woodrow, I can tell.
The only person I'm saying is Beverly Biggs Levy. Biggs a bus. I can't support 2 people at the same time.
I'm with you on that because I don't like none on the other side. Of them other 3, I'm saying politically, and I can tell you before I end it.
They saying personally.
I'm saying politically, I can't go with LaShawn because she told us, she ain't been being truthful. She said she wasn't a Neely girl, but she's showing that she's a Neely girl. AC Dumas have played so many games, I just couldn't be behind him. And the same thing with Richard. He just running because he thinking he can stop Miss Biggs. Like, that's just my humble opinion. Why I wouldn't vote for them 3. LaShawn for not, you coming on saying you're not a Neely girl. AC saying he not a sellout. We know he a sellout. Rich just because he rich. I'm going to just tell you because I don't, if it was something about being a coach or something, I'd say, he might be on to something. But this politics, he don't have the temperament for it. Got anything else you need to say?
Nope. That's it. We'll be back about, 1 o'clock?
See you then, family.